Renaming of a Paralink Road continues to spark controversy. Women Affairs Minister to wade into Senator Natasha's suspension. And on the foreign scene, Israel troops attack West Bank mosques during Ramadan Friday prayer. I'm Sam Chinedu, and the news continues after the break. The Rivers State House of Assembly has extended the ultimatum given to the chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RISIEC, Justice Adolphus Enebeli, to appear before it. The lawmakers who reached the resolution during plenary in Port Harcourt today gave RISIEC chairman and his commissioners another 72 hours to do so. The move followed a request brought by one of the lawmakers, Enemi George. The House proposed to go on a break a few days back, but due to the extension of the ultimatum, Deputy Speaker of the House, Domle Mao, moved a motion to suspend their recess so they could attend to the RISIEC chairman and his commissioners. In the meantime, a certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment on the political crisis in Rivers State has shed light on why the Apex Court restored the Martin Amaewhule-led leadership of the State House of Assembly. In a 62-page judgment, the Apex Court made it clear that there was no evidence to support the claim of defection made against the 27 members of the House of Assembly from the PDP to the APC. In the judgment signed by Justice Emmanuel Agim, the Apex Court said that Governor Siminalayi Fubara, who raised the allegations of defection against the 27 lawmakers on his own volition, withdrew the allegations at the Federal High Court in Abuja. It held that by not supporting the defection claim against the Amaewhule-led leadership, in the eyes of the law, no defection took place. Consequently, the status quo in the House of Assembly must remain. It also said the Constitution did not support the position of Governor Fubara to recognize only 4 members as the authentic House of Assembly. Meanwhile, the President General of Akpo Consultative Assembly, Hani Woko, has called for an end to the political crisis in Rivers State. Mr. Woko said this while commissioning the Rumo Dumaya Fire Service Station and fire vehicles today. He expressed optimism that Governor Fubara will come out of the crisis victorious.
There should be an end to every conflict. Rivers State has been always in the news for the negative and will condemn that. We should borrow a leaf from our sister states. The governors are ruling. There's no friction anywhere. Yes, in human relations, there may be room for friction, but the most important thing is to put the state first. Right now, the state is in more or less turmoil, but to thank God, God will continue to give Your Excellency the grace, the wisdom to manage this crisis. And I'm very, very sure that you come off unscathed. You serve out here 2 tenures.
Mr. Woko thanked Governor Fubara for refurbishing the fire station and assured him that the impact of his administration is being felt across the state.
We have come to serve Rivers State and be rest assured that Rivers people will protect this democracy. We protect you, sir. There's no pretense about it. The law of is organic. As an Ikwere man, this state gave us the privilege and honor to serve for 16 years and some months without any disruption. Equity demands fair play demands that will allow our Ijaw ethnic group to serve at their tenure. Be rest assured, Your Excellency, that you have the support of the Ikwere National Ethnic Group.
Earlier, Governor Fubara assured the people of Obiakpor and Rivers State that his government will continue to do the right thing.
I want to end it this way. I want to appreciate the people of Obiakpor for your support. I can feel it here. I want to appreciate the support of the good people of Rivers State, believing in us, knowing that your trust is the right thing and that you're standing on the side of truth. I want to appreciate you. I want to assure you that we'll continue to do what is right in our government.
In a related development, former local government chairman under the Ijaw strand of Algon in Rivers State have cautioned former Niger Delta agitator Asari Dokubo and the president of the Ijaw National Congress, Benjamin Okaba, against using the Ijaw ethnic group to advance their political interests or incite unrest in the state. Speaking on behalf of the group at a media briefing in Port Harcourt, former chairman of Akokutoro local government area, Roland Sekibo, condemned what he described as provocative statements made by some Ijaw leaders following the Supreme Court judgment. Mr. Sekibo warned that the group would mobilize their supporters to protect oil installations in their respective communities if necessary.
We stringently condemn those empty threats and urge the federal government and Nigerians to disregard such comments which project the Ijaws in a bad light. Unfortunately, the governor, instead of calming down frail nerves after the judgment, he personally, in a public speech, made allusions to these intentions to lead youth and supporters to promote violence. We have also seen videos and press statements of supposed stakeholders, including Professor Benjamin Okaba, Alhaji Mujahid Asari Dokubo, threatening to instigate breakdown of law and order. Hence, we frown at the regular use of our ethnic identity to threaten the rest of our countrymen because of the vast natural resources that are domiciled in the region.
Mr. Sekibo also urged Governor Siminalayi Fubara to fully comply with the Supreme Court's decision, adding that they support any action the Rivers State House of Assembly may take if the governor fails to implement the ruling.
We call on Governor Fubara to obey and ensure the full compliance with the decision of the Supreme Court. The judge should at this point in time ensure that their beloved son, Governor Fubara, does not carry out any act that will necessitate the deployment of constitutional approved procedure to check his SSX. As everybody is aware, impeachment is a profound constitutional prescription to penalize any hearing governor or president in the presidential system of government.
Our correspondent reports that the event was attended by several former local government chairmen, including Daniel Onengiye George, Erastus Awotu, Michael John Williams, Vincent Nemieboka, Akuro Tobin, former Vice Chairman Port Harcourt City, Tamino Toye Douglas, and former Vice Chairman of Ahuda, Ubile Jacks. Moving on, the Senior Programs Manager at Gender and Development Action Program, Iringi Irimaga, says women should use the International Women's Day to lead the call for peace amid the ongoing River State political crisis. Mrs. Irimaga, in an interview with correspondent Martha Okere, said women play a crucial role in promoting peace because they are strong and neutral. She also called for greater political participation.
The only people that have the neutral voice to advocate for peace right now are the women. So I'm hoping that we can use this International Women's Day to talk about peace and security. There is a platform, the United Nations Resolution on Women, Peace and Security, advocates for more women in peace building, more women in peace processes, and now is the time for women to show that we are actually peacemakers. And we should take up the space and ensure that you will use this International Women's Day to appeal for peace in Rivers State.
Mrs. Irimaga said women are more affected to address critical issues. The first to bear brunt, she said basic development infrastructure affected women at the lowest level. International Women's Day is marked every 8th of March. This year's theme is Accelerate Action. Minister of Women Affairs and Social Harassment allegations said it is unfortunate and such incidents should never occur in the National Assembly. Her reaction follows the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan for alleged rules violations. Speaking during a press briefing, she said it will not be good for women to lose any of her members in the Senate. She also spoke on the need to sensitize women in politics, encouraging greater collaboration with their male counterparts. Recall that Senator Akpoti Uduaghan, who accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of sexual harassment, was sanctioned by the upper chamber, reducing the number of female senators to just 3 out of 109 members. Still to come, renaming of Apara Link Road continues to spark controversy. Stay tuned. Back. A former caretaker committee chairman of Obiakpo local government area, Lawrence Chukwu, has described as illegal the renaming of Apara Link Road to Chief Nyesom Wike Road. Recall that the road was renamed yesterday by the River State representative on the NBDC Management Board, Tony Okocha, after the commission rehabilitated it. Speaking to our correspondent, Professor Chukwu said only the local government authority has the power to name or rename roads, regardless of who funded the rehabilitation. He said that it is unfortunate that excessive use of power has become the order of the day due to the ongoing political crisis in the state.
So for me, I think it is an illegality. Even the people renaming that road are consciously aware that it is the responsibility of the local government to either rename or name a street. They are aware, but it shows that we are from a state today where might and excessive use of power has become the reign of the day. Otherwise, my very good friend, the NDC rep, Chief Tony Okocha, is very much aware that is not his responsibility. It is the responsibility of the local government area to do that.
Professor Chukwu further expressed confidence that if the Obiakpo Local Government Council is properly constituted, it will take the necessary steps to restore the original name. He also warned that renaming roads without proper approval could disrupt the geographical planning of the area.
If the council is properly considered tomorrow and they now look at the process and they didn't follow due process, the council can remain quite unfortunate. I do not know what people tend to achieve from what is abnormal just for the sake of favor. I think it is not the right thing to be done.
In another development, the people of Oyorokoto, a coastal community in Andoni local government area, have condemned Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, for neglecting them following a massive oil spill that has caused severe hardship. Speaking to our correspondent, the chairman of the Community Development Committee, Abe Adasi Danderson, said since the oil spill occurred on December 13, 2024, due to equipment failure at an SPDC facility, nothing substantial has been done for 3 months. Mr. Anderson said the oil spill had disrupted economic activities, leaving fishermen and women in distress.
Regrettably, up to this moment, 3 months after, SPDC is yet to take necessary steps to clean up our environment and adequately compensate our people for all the damages done to our means of livelihood. Our people are fishermen and women. All our fishing nets, our traps have been damaged, and up to this moment, SPDC is here to compensate our people.
The youth president of Oyo Rokoto, Isaac Oroata, said despite Shell Company admitting responsibility, it has failed to clean up the environment or compensate affected residents. Mr. Oroata urged the federal government, international bodies and relevant agencies to intervene and compel SPDC to assess the damage, clean up the area and provide adequate compensation.
Ever since the community of victims to Shell through their lawyers, what Shell could do was to come and carry out containment since December up till now, March. Shell has kept the people in abeyance and total neglect. On the 5th of March, Shell came to Rokoto to carry out another exercise, and the people through their lawyer requested for joint investigation verification report, which Shell failed to produce. We are calling on federal government, we are calling on international communities, we are calling on all relevant agencies to come to the aid of our Rokoto people and prevail on Shell to do the needful.
In other news, 90 graduates from the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, University of Port Harcourt, were inducted into the Pharmacy Council of Nigeria, PCN, today. The oath-taking ceremony was performed by the Registrar of PCN, Ibrahim Ahmed, represented by control of success by the end presentation of awards to students and mailing pharmacy and catcher at the faculty presented by U2019 alumni. So Macrich has been pressuring guardians to do their best in raising godless children pupils in order to a better and society. Mrs. Rich, who is calling as Igberi Papa, gave the whole inter-house sports competition of Conant School at the Shark Stadium in Old Township. He charged students and pupils to hard working and committed to their study letter ambassadors to their families, states, and country at large.
From to be privileged to life, the shower darkness complaints that this is symbolic amongst the pupils and as the parents so to unite. I want to ask on the readiness among children, making their life very enchanted, putting in ensuring them also again to bring out the best of the thing.
And bulletin is late for a commercial spokesman, Don Yoke, who has been describing the late politician and who played a second role in Nigeria's political landscape. On the national scene, the Israeli army has set fire to Al Nasser Mosque in Nablus and prevents firefighters from extinguishing the blaze, one of a series of attacks on religious sites in the occupied West Bank during Ramadan. Residents said the fire completely destroyed the imam's quarters and damaged the mosque's walls and carpets. Al Nasser Mosque is one of Nablus' most significant historical landmarks, originally built as a Roman church being converted in mosque in 1877. On this evening, you heard Ross for to appear. Advocate women should lead courts like the aiming of a road still country. Women Affairs Minister is set to wait on a suspension of foreign Israel troops during Friday. This edit here, reach new team on SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Sam Chinedu. Thanks for listening.